What we've realised is that this is a much bigger build than what we were originally anticipating, and building this container might have been a mistake.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
So, this morning it is raining, it is horrible weather, and yet we're down here collecting our shed. The shed is going to be used for like storage, it's going to be used for a place where we can put all of our belongings, again, storage. It's a huge big double garage with two smaller sheds at the back. It is really good and really good value. It was free. Again, another one of those great Facebook Marketplace bargains.
We got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard time.
So we were doing the removal of the shed and the garages, and then we got rained out, and then I got the call to go back to the house because all of a sudden we had to go do something, and that is, of course, go and have a baby at some point, or go and get induced to have a baby. How you feeling?
Tired.
That's it?
Yep. It sums up everything. Tired.
So not only are we going to be living with just Shelby, Amelia, the puppies, myself, let's have a little baby. Go have a little baby.
Yes.
Shall we?
Thank you.
It is coming. It is coming. Is that okay? Oh, I think I hear Mummy coming.
I hear Mummy coming.
Do you?
What's that?
Do you hear Mummy coming?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe this is Mummy coming now.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey, Mummy.
Look who I have.
Baby.
Is your baby
Baby.
brother? Yeah, you want to
Hey.
come say hello?
Oh.
His name's Nolan. Hello, Nolan. You want to hold him?
Let you go sit down and get a good seat.
You excited? Look at her face.
Yeah, then he's going to come and show you how to hold this
Big sister.
Look who's the big sister now. Hey?
Hi guys, we are back on site. Today we are looking at doing some measurements and putting a few concrete slabs down so we can see roughly where it'll be sitting.
Yeah, so today we're leveling everything off. We're currently looking around a yard to pick up some concrete footings to put down so we can make everything nice and level. And then hopefully this will then mean that we can actually put the container on and start the build inside.
Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future.
So yeah, so the plan is to have the two doors that pull open like this. We have one of them in position like that, across here. A washing machine just here. And then we're going to put our little tin shed just across here. Across the top of the two doors, we're going to put a roof that drains off the water down to the side there. So this will be like a nice little outdoor washing laundry area. We'll have the power box that kind of goes here, that we can just plug in the mains into that, and it'll go through the rest of the container. This will be where we're planning on building like a small deck kind of area just in here. Have it so it's like an outdoor entertaining area. Where our bedroom will go initially will be right in here. It's where all of our bedroom is going to be.
You know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So what we're doing now is we're getting this little leveling tool just there to help us to level off the ground, measure the different levels in the stakes, from what I understand. Explain it again to me, Dad. What are we doing? Making each of the four corners level. So we measure off one, we make that the main level point, and then each of the other rocks are then measured off of that first rock, or that first footing, and that's how we level it off.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
So what we've decided to do on top of building this container is build a shed. So what we've got here is all the parts. You would have seen us picking it up. Essentially, we're going to be building a massive shed to store all the extra pieces that aren't going to fit inside of the container. So obviously we built the footings down there. We've got everything ready to go just there. The next thing for us is to do is measure this up and build an actual, again, shed where we can start storing our stuff here while we wait for the container to be put on the land. So what we're going to do now is do a quick measure, measure of this, and then figure out exactly where, or exactly what size we can actually build with what we've got. 80, cool. Well, what a week as this has been. This has been by far an extremely busy week. We've picked up timber, we've picked up new windows, we've been slowly putting all of our stuff inside of the container. We've been purchasing some things off Facebook Marketplace, which has been an absolute lifesaver. We thankfully with Facebook Marketplace, we've been able to find some really reliable, good sources and some really good people along the way, which is, again, all part of the journey. Trying to find people that are, like-minded, very easygoing, very friendly kind of people, and that's the kind of people we want to surround ourselves with. So wood is now inside of the container, the windows are inside of the container, the doors are inside of the container is now leveled and ready to go. We're ready to build the shed, which is all the stuff we got from the shed. And yeah, we're ready for the next step yet again. Don't get too close, you see my sweat. Ugh. Sweat of a hard worker.
You can't see that.
Alright, so the plan is we've got 3.6 metre sheets just here. So it's 3.6 metres in length, and 800 mil wide, which would mean that it is 3.8 meters wide by 3.6 meters wide. One down.
I just keep it and wet on me. I'm tough. This man can't stop now. And to mind the fuck, where the money stay. Should reach the earth and tell it down. Look at the bar. I just know.
That to make one solid bit of timber across, because it's 3.6 and our lengths are only 2.7, is to then, and we've got 2 end caps as well. So my thought is to screw 2.7s together, mark a point where it's 1.765, accounting for the 2 35 mil sides on it, and that should make 3.6 with the end caps and these 2 long pieces together. Make sense? That should give me 3.35 point, a lot harder than what I expected. Woo! Does that make sense though?
Yep.
When we first decided to build this container, the landlord did mention that it was going to have this under the ground, lots of that stuff. He had ordered originally a backfill to fill in this area, and it was meant to be just mainly dirt, but unfortunately most of what was put underneath here was brick. So as you can see from what I was doing, there's a lot of brick to kind of dig through, which is tiring. I've already broken 2 pickaxes trying to get down to the right level. And unfortunately the shed is just not going to sit 100% perfectly. So we're just going to have to see how we go there.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
So even though the temperature is only like 22 degrees, yesterday was like 34, 35. Today is still just as hard. Thankfully there's a bit of a breeze. So I'm thankful for that. This may be completely wrong and I might have to tear the whole thing down, but from what I can understand in my head, this will work perfectly fine. The big wooden strips, why we got them so long was because they're long enough to stretch across the entire platform. And when I screw them onto the actual platform, that should also evenly distribute the weight. So even though they might be a little bit bent or a bit warped, there might be a little bit of bend, when you put the long strips on there, it'll distribute the weight correctly. In theory, is how that will work.
Let me figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know,
Yes.
if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Hi, Papi, Nana. Hi. Hi, Isaac and Ethan.
What we've realized is that this is a much bigger build than what we were originally anticipating, and building this container might have been a mistake to do it just by ourselves. So we're probably going to need a little bit of help, and that's going to be in the form of parents and friends and things like that, because my goodness, this is a big build for people who have never built before. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Yep. So it's been an interesting couple of weeks with the new arrival of the little man, Nolan. And yeah, it's we've been building lots, learning lots, understanding that maybe this is a much bigger project than what we first thought, which, yeah, should have thought of that. but still keen for the adventure and the journey. So yeah, we are definitely going to need some help, but so far so good.
Can't wait for next week, and hopefully we keep on task and keep at it and go from there.
So maybe you should subscribe.